Beautiful. Buenos dias. So, woke up pretty early. We're catching our trolley to take us to the Capitol, where we're going to get a tour, then do a few Smithsonians, and we got entrance into the African history one, which is the new one. And you have to get tickets early so you don't die. Basically, we knew some people who knew some people, and we got in. Oh, this place is so fancy. Oh crap, my family's leaving me. We just ran into our first celebrity. By ran into, I mean like ran into. So we were walking at this like hotel. This like Secret Service lady, like I didn't see her, but she was like pushing me back because I almost ran into the White House press secretary, Sarah Huckabee Sanders. Pretty fancy, right? Yeah, that's my story. Our bus hasn't come yet and we're still cold, but like it'll be here any minute. So we just got through security and officially in the Capitol Visitor Center, which is all underground. So that's pretty cool. There's no restrooms that we can use in the Capitol, so we have to go before the hour-long tour, but it's gonna be a great time. Dias. We just finished the tour and lunch. I didn't get a lot of footage on the tour, sorry about that. I'm just riding up and down on the escalators because I'm bored. But yeah, the tours were just okay. Lunch, there was like this weird asparagus pasta thing I got. Hi Leo, are we on the vlog again?
Hey, what up?
We're back.
The food was terrible.
It wasn't awful, but
Cake was
asparagus. Great.
Vegetables.
Okay. We just took an underground tour to the Library of Congress. We're gonna explore a bit, see what Capitol's over there. We're gonna check it out, and I'll see if I can get some footage for you. Cut to another montage. Very cool. So we enjoyed that tour much more than the Capitol tour, but I mean, it's okay. So the reading room, apparently there's many more of them, but we got to see the biggest one. Now we weren't allowed in because we're not researchers. Future Winston, correct me if I'm wrong. I think all you need to get in is you need to be 16 years or older to get into all but like one room. You need to get approved for like a license or something that will be good for 2 years, and that takes like 15 minutes, he said. Then you just walk in and you have it for 2 years. Hi there, it's Winston from the future. Now I did a quick internet search and this is what I found. Anyone over high school age with appropriate photo identification may apply for a reader identification card. Now to get that, 1, the student has exhausted all local library resources. 2, the student has a letter from his or her principal describing in detail the student's project. And 3, the student is interviewed by a reference librarian in the appropriate reading room. You're welcome. Now we're on a 40-minute walk because we too cheap for Uber. It's not miserable outside, but I'd rather do other things. It is gonna get a little chilly pretty fast. At least we're not in Minnesota, which is like -13 right now. The tied for the coldest weather ever, and that's without wind chill. So that's nice. We're going to the new African History Museum. This is what I think happened. So it took about 2 years to build. It's very hard to get in. So how it worked is that you could like call very early in the morning, and that's what we did. And we got the last spot. Now, we were gonna get better spots because we knew some people who knew some people who knew some people, but then they got sick, so that like broke the chain, so it didn't work. But we do have to be there on time, which is why we have to walk. So currently walking down the National Mall, passing all the Smithsonian's. Air Space is right over there. We're going there tomorrow. I think that's the one for art. I don't actually know. We passed the Botanical Gardens a while ago. We were gonna go today, but we couldn't fit time in because all the tours went so long. So what we're gonna do is find another day to go. Also, there's like always sirens in Washington, D.C. Also, there's an abundance of sandwich and coffee shops. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I mean, they love what they love. There's the Museum of American History. And over there is the African culture one that we're gonna go to today. Also, fun fact, the Air and Space Museum here in Washington, D.C. only houses like 10% of the collection in total. The rest of it is off Dallas, something airport. It's an hour away from here. We're not gonna go see it, but apparently it's pretty cool. But all the most famous stuff is here. Welcome back to my vlog. We dropped my mom in a revolving door, and now it's stuck because my shoe's under it. That was fun. Let's go.
I'm better than all of you.
That was a fun day. I'm chilling here with my pal Shart, the red panda. I am very tired, but I mean, we'll live. The Library of Congress, that was very fancy. Tomorrow, which is my birthday, we're gonna hit all the Smithsonian's hard. We're gonna get to Air and Space, the one from Night at the Museum, Natural History. Oh yeah, tomorrow is just gonna be one giant museum montage because no one actually wants to watch me vlog in a museum. So, enjoy. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Yeah. our hotel, just like passing by the White House, but whatever. Just doing our average morning walk by the White House. So today is the US Mint, so this is where Mooney gets made. We also are going to the Holocaust Museum, but I'm not gonna film in there because it's the Holocaust Museum. So yeah. Stayed lunch at the fancy food court. I got so invited in, but here. Right now we're going to the American History Museum. Going to every single place we try to go because security. Big and fancy. Again, now we're at the art museum. We're gonna see some cool things here, and I'll try to show you whenever I see something interesting. Ooh, right now we're going to the other fancy art museum. I know nobody just wants to watch a video of me sitting around looking at art, so we're not going to do that. After that, we're going to go to the Botanical Gardens and call it a day. That's fancy. We're gonna explore the museum. I'll see what footage I can get for you. That's art. So right now, as we're heading over to the Botanical Gardens, I have an apology to make. There's a lot of things that don't allow cameras, which is kind of sad if you're trying to make a vlog. But, I mean, I'm hoping I'm making this, like, interesting enough. I'm trying to take a break on the montages because no one cares about them that much and I'm running out of music. There, apology over. Now we're in the Botanical Gardens. beautiful. It smells really nice in here. It's also kind of getting hot because it's like, I don't know, the tropics. This is cool. Deserts. Did I mention that it like literally smells amazing in here? You can't hide from me. Here we are at US Botanic Gardens. My brother's back there. I think he's going to break rules. And I hope he jumps over the edge. No! It's really cool, and I want to bottle up every single smell in each of the rooms and just like smell it for the rest of my life. It's beautiful. Also, it's a rainforest, and it's really cool, but like hot in here. It's a great time. I think this might be my favorite destination so far. Medical plants. Unfortunately, no marijuana or weed. But okay.
I'm the main attraction in this exhibit.
Mediterranean.
What? Foolish mortal, you do not watch anime. What?
Hello.
Hello.
We're gonna go get
Food.
diniere. It's a long day and we're tired. And then there was an accident, so we can't get an Uber.
I never had an Uber Java.
He's been doing that all day.
I've not.
I live with this person. You should have seen the 16 times he did the I smell pennies when somebody had loose change in their pockets. Like, it's awful. We're gonna go get food at this wonderful place called the Founding Farmers. We already went there on this trip. Was it like 2 days ago? 3 days ago? It was very delicious. And
yeah.
we don't have anywhere else to go, so we're gonna go there again.
Since we were trying to be trendy at the Botanic.
No. We don't have those in the Soul Top. We go get food. Is this any way to like run a city? If there's always vapes into the street. Look at all the vape. I wouldn't do that. You gotta... No. I don't want to see you do that again.
Oh, that sucked.
Well, I hope y'all aren't getting like extremely bored. Next day. So like I said, I don't know how much footage I'm going to be able to get. We're here at the FBI building. It's over there. I'm excited. It's going to be a cool tour. But like I said, I don't know if they'll allow cameras, so I'll give you an update after. Bonjour, it's Vincent from the future. So as expected, they did not allow me to take video in there. But once we got to like the museum portion, we were allowed to take pictures. So here's a really fast slideshow. Sorry about that. Also, they had a firing range and you could like watch agents shoot things and get qualified. That was kind of cool, but no pictures were allowed in there because they were agents and they're qualifying. Something like that. Now we're going to the White House. So here's the thing about the White House tour. They didn't allow video recordings of any kind, however photos were allowed and encouraged. So after getting through miles of security, we ended up at the west wing of the White House, which is located here on the White House. So you are walking in right there, and inside is where the self-guided tour starts. This is the view you get from the windows. So you take a right and you end up on this long hallway, which is about here on the White House. And yes, they have a small soccer field at the White House. On the right of the hallway, there's the movie theater / coat check. Basically can be whatever they want whenever they need it. There's a fancy head, and there's a fancy bench. They also had another gift shop at the end of the hallway. Yay, tourism! So now you are actually entering the main part of the White House. On the left, there's the Vermeil Room. Once a billboard room, this room now displays selections from a collection of European and American vermeil, French term meaning gilded silver, received by the White House in 1957.
This 1,575-piece collection is on display throughout the house. The next room is the library. The library contains over 2,700 books relating to American life. This room was used as the laundry until 1902 when it became a gentleman's waiting room. It was turned into a library in 1935 and has been a favorite location for media taping since. And then here's another room, but I don't know what it's called since I didn't take a picture of the sign. Here's a bunch of plates. This one's President Obama's. So after that, you walk up the stairs on the right. Here's the clock, and here's a room. Just kidding, this isn't any old room. This is the East Room, the largest room in the White House. The East Room has been the scene of state dinners, receptions, concerts, bill signing ceremonies, award presentations, and press conferences. And right about there is where President Obama announced that Osama bin Laden was dead. That's a hallway with rolled up red carpet because we ain't special. After they are done with the tours, they're able to put the White House back to normal in a matter of seconds. Next is the Green Room. From 1801 to 1809, Thomas Jefferson used this room as a dining room. It's called the Green Room because it's green. Wow! There's another staircase. Next is the Blue Room. For reference, we are about here on the White House. Oval-shaped rooms were the height of architectural fashion in the late 1700s. Most holiday seasons, the official Christmas tree stands in the center of this room. And this is the view from one of the windows. Then we have the Red Room. Nothing too interesting to say about this room, it's just red and pretty. Yay, pictures! Here's the State Dining Room. This room was Thomas Jefferson's office, where he and his secretary planned the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1802. Since 1809, it has served as a state dining room, using a series of round tables. As many as 140 people can dine at the room for formal events. There's the East Room again. Now we're in the lobby. That's a piano. That's the presidential seal. Hey, that's the same staircase from earlier. There's the Blue Room again, and now we're outside. Yup, we just waltzed our way out the front door of the White House and down their driveway, which is right there for context. So that was pretty neato, and definitely one of my highlights of my trip.
So we just finished lunch at GCDC. It was very good. I got a salad. Now we're gonna go look at the Vietnam Memorial and World War II Memorial. We're just gonna walk around for a few minutes before boarding our plane home. Box number 8. We're gonna miss this fancy hotel. Bye, fancy hotel. DC. Then we're gonna get on an airplane and go home. Had a great time while I was here. And now I have to go back to negative temperatures and feet of snow.